candy.
Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Drag Music Review. I'm your host Damian Nova, and today we are looking at Thick Thighs featuring Latrice Royale by Willam. Willam has a ton of music, whether it's with the AAA girls or whether with Detox and Vicky Vox or solo stuff. Willam has put out a ton of stuff. Most of Willam's music, as far as I can tell, is parodies of other stuff. Usually she'll take a track from somewhere else and make a parody of something. I feel like this is one of the few songs that is not that. Even the parodies are really funny. You know, well, some of them are really funny. A few of them are really funny. I won't be doing any of her parodies. I'm only trying to stick to the songs where it was her song. She wrote it from scratch. It's a track. You know what I'm saying? I think the intent with those songs is to be silly. And there is no, unlike something like Alaska or Katya, where it's more subversive and trying to make fun of the industry and music and all that. I think Willam's is more pointed at inside jokes and then maybe a saying that she heard, and I like that. I like it, but I don't think it's ripe for review. But this song with Latrice Royale, from what I can tell, it came out in 2015, and from what I can tell, this is a fresh song. I've never heard anything called Thick Thighs. It could be another parody. It could be a parody of a song that I'm not aware of, because there are a lot of songs that I'm not aware of that she parodied. So who knows? Who knows if this is a parody of something? And this was her parody time. 2015 was very much a parody time. The unfortunate thing about that for me is that Willam can sing. And it's frustrating because Willam can sing really good, but she's always playing with it. And I'm like, girl, if you sang for real, like if you really sat in it and decided that I'm gonna sing the fuck out of this song and I'm gonna make you cry and I'm gonna make you dance, if she really laid into the seriousness of music, because we've gotten her silly parts, we've gotten her silly side, we've seen it. So I think if she really decided, I'm gonna do this for real, she would eat us. She would eat us. Willam is a beast. We'd probably never get anything really serious out of Willam. And maybe we have, and I just don't know what it is. But if you know what it is, tag it below. Let me know what it is. Put the link below. Maybe I'll check it out. But today we're going to look at this song from 2015 featuring Latrice. Love Latrice Royale. Latrice is a vibe and a moment. And we're going to see if this holds up. All right. Okay, strip club. Oh, the makeup was real different back then. Latrice looks great. Is that Latrice's voice?
Double wide. Do your lunges, do them squats, so you can keep on eating them tater tots. Chilling like an iceberg, ass Titanic. My silly ride almost off the planet. Like canvas candy, price check on that ass, cause I'm about to stand it. Hard rock, no wiggle, when the chillin' do jam. Make the neighbor break a sweat, make me holler, goddamn.
Yeah. Singer. A singer. Are we going to get any thick thighs in the video? Okay, this is very gay. But all these twinks ain't doing it for me. I'm sorry. Okay. Like Aja. This breaks it up. Yes, the delivery of the verses is still that, but this breaks it up a lot, and I like it a lot because she's singing. She's silly. Are the thick thighs in the room with us? Is this going to be another featuring somebody where they're not saying anything? There we go. Oh, okay. Okay, we're just doing that. I like it. Why are you licking a pole? This is pornographic. But you know what? I didn't expect anything else. She can really sing. I really like her voice. Reminds me of the 80s girls, the white girls from the 80s that could really sing. Like, Kane O'Keefe. Okay. Oh, this was on her channel. Okay. Go subscribe to Willam. Like the channel was a lot of fun. So my issue with this song is sort of the same issue I had with Aja. However, the difference between what Aja did and what Willam is doing here is that she decided to put bridges. So there are bridges that lead, and bridges typically lead to the chorus from the verse. Or a bridge can also be a part after the choruses that lead to that makes for a whole different song, you know, and that typically happens in R&B where you make a different part of the song, and they don't really do that anymore. But bridges used to be a thing in music where it would lead to different parts of the song, and Willam put small bridges in right after the verse. I love the lyrics. Willam is very smart, very witty, it's fun lyrics, and the bridge helps break up sort of the repetitiveness of her delivery in the verses. So it's a very smart way to do it. Whoever produced this, I mean, they got a simple finger. This track is very simple, very mid 2010s. It's got that sort of booty shake from Baltimore booty bounce sort of thing going on. Kinda, not really, but the name of it is Thick Thighs. And while I like looking at guys that are in shape and, you know, they have flat stomachs and, you know, all that other stuff. That stuff is really nice to look at. I guess thick is relative. I don't know. The thick thighs were not in the building for me. They were cute. You know, you had your black boy in there, and, you know, a lot of white twinks, you know. And if you've been watching this show, you know that is something that irks me about all of these videos, is that it's almost always white twink centralized. Latrice added vibes to the visuals, like very much added vibes to the visuals. We actually got Latrice to stand up and dance a little bit, and she was, you know, being felt up by these twink boys and all that, and that was cool. Willam looked good. I love the bodysuit. It was 2015, so the wig was fun. Willam can really sing, and I love the parts where she's singing. Really like her voice a lot. It's a fun song. It's funny in parts because Willam is funny and Willam is witty. I think I'm going to give this 3.5 stars. I think we're going to go Star Search on this one because I can't quite choose whether I want to give it 4 stars or 3 stars. I don't think it's 3 stars. I don't, because the Latrice stuff is really good. Willam is singing her head off. The lyrics are really fun. I love that it's sort of stationary. I love that there's no green screen. You know, there are things I love about this. Some of the delivery on the lyrics, the fact that the thick thighs are not in the room, even though the name of the song is Thick Thighs. I don't know. I have to give it a big ding for that. That's the name of the goddamn song. Where are the thick boys? Where are the boys with the butts? Where's the ass? Where's the thighs? And it gets really pornographic. So it's not like there was something holding her back from doing that. Maybe they didn't audition. Maybe she just called some boy she knows. You know, I can't I can't fault her for that. However, if you're gonna make a video called Thick Thighs, I feel like put in the effort. Find some juicy boys, and you can find juicy boys that are in shape. I'm gonna touch on some more Willam later, I think, and definitely gonna touch on some Latrice, because Latrice has a really good catalog of music. And like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.
Candy.